Hey guys! Whoa, just waiting for that timer to go. I still don't have anything editing wise for my laptop. Speaking of laptops, I don't actually have one in commission, so my laptop is out of commission until I get it fixed. So tablet, yay! That doesn't have anything editing, so oh well. You guys are stuck with me waiting on the timer, you guys probably getting a swear word or a few of me trying to pause the video like at the end, so don't worry about it. So it's actually really early in the morning, so I'm gonna start my Q&A video. It's taken me forever to do a Q&A video, so yeah, gonna get that done. Sorry about the whole delay. I've been so busy. I work retail, so my work is like we're getting busy for the holiday season. We're getting busy for Black Friday. Got to bring up my hands because it looks like I'm just Black Friday. Like it's getting really really busy, and I'm an electronics associate, so I'm with the video games. Uh, so I'm getting more hours, which is great. It's just I can't really do this type of stuff. Like, I love my job. I absolutely adore my job. But at the same time, it's like I have no time really to upload photos onto my Facebook page. I have no time for Tumblr. Like, I can't. I have so much art. One thing I'm worried about is art. I have so much art that I want to upload onto Tumblr other than my cosplay stuff because I do draw. I do a lot of like sketching and stuff like that. If you are a person on my Tumblr, then you're going to notice that I do a lot of like art that I actually upload because sometimes people get bored of just pure cosplay. Sorry. Excuse me. My bad. Pardon. But yeah, let's get into the Q&A because I'm running into 2 minutes and I want to try and keep this under at least 10 minutes. I'm going to do the 5, and then if you guys have any other questions you guys want to ask me, go ahead. So, number 1, when did I get into cosplay? Don't quote, don't quote me on this. I believe it was 4 years ago. I know that was I think that was when my first Anime North was. Uh, Again, don't quote me on that. It might have been longer, it might have been shorter. I know I've been cosplaying for 3 years, but I've been like professionally cosplaying for 3 years. Well, professionally. What the fuck is professionally? Um, Sorry, swear word. I swear like a trucker. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Um, well, like, I've been like, okay, let me, so, number 1 coincides with number 2. I got into cosplay I guess 4 years ago. Yeah, 4 years ago, my first Anime North. But I didn't start cosplaying till like 3 years ago. But my first cosplay was 4 years ago when I started getting into cosplay. So my first cosplay was a travesty. We don't talk about it. It was a dark time, and I'm really sorry. I am so sorry I am bringing this up past me. Dara from Naruto? It wasn't. No, no, no. I'm not. No, no, no. It was, but I like Anime North 4 years ago. I buy the Akatsuki jacket. I bought the headband. I used my natural hair. Oh, I was such a weeaboo. I was such a weeaboo. Oh, I'm still a weeaboo, but it's like that was like beginning into cosplaying, like weeaboo. But my first like authentic, like I bought a wig for, I got the outfit. I bought the dress at no, JCPenney. Macy? JCPenney. JCPenney in Buffalo. I bought the dress for her. I did Luca from Vocaloid. Her Just Be Friends outfit was like my first authentic like photo shoot. It was my first cosplay for Anime North. And and then Luca Synchronicity. Synchronicity? Synchronicity? I'm gonna say Synchronicity. She was my second. Like, I did only purely Luca from Vocaloid for that week. And weekend. Anime North is not a week long. It's just a weekend. I wish it was a week long. I wish it was like every day. Oh wait, I cosplay out of I just cosplay randomly. So cosplaying every day is just normal. I did get her camellia dress, but I didn't actually wear it till later. And yeah, so woo. Um, Number 3 is all-time favorite cosplay, and that's Ruby. I'm a, I am I am a huge red, white, black, and yellow fan. Like, rest in peace, Montione. Like, he was good stuff. That was just good stuff. It, yeah. Um, I love wearing my ruby wig just randomly. Though I am wearing lightning. Uh, Lightning's nice to wear. This is actually a really nice wig, but I love wearing ruby. So you'll expect more me in my ruby wig while doing this type of stuff. Um, but yeah, she's my favorite cosplay because as well, like Lindsay Jones reblogged me on Tumblr, and it just made me feel really good inside. I have my friend Kat. She's she does my Weiss, and she's a really good Weiss. I love being Ruby. um second all-time fave, if I was to do a second, would be Annie from League of Legends, because I love her Red Riding skin, and I love that I pulled it off so well, and I was just so proud of myself. um I'm going into now my fourth question, which was top 10 animes. Number 1, Vampire Hunter D. I am a huge Vampire Hunter D fan. It started with like I watched my brother and we were like 11, he was like 14, and we watched a music video, Godsmack, featuring El Nombre vampires, and it was an AMV, and we were just like, what is that? Shh. Sorry, Chinchilla just like freaked out. And I was just like, what is that? Oh my god. And it had Vampire Hunter D in it, and we were just like, we knew Helsing. Like, we knew what Helsing was, and we knew Blood the Last Vampire. We didn't know, Vampire Hunter D, and we were just like, oh my god, we need to find out what that is. So we, started getting into it, and we watched Bloodlust first, and then I found the 80s movie, and I was just like, what the? Anime was weird in the 80s. Says the girl who likes Space Captain Harlock. Like, that was good stuff. Good stuff. You're gonna see me do that a lot. I'm just doing an FYI, I love doing this, but sometimes it goes like with weird hand movements. Yeah, so number 1 is Vampire Hunter D. As well, speaking of Vampire Hunter D, I'm not dieting or anything like that, but I'm trying to lose weight, so in my hips and like my stomach, so that 2016 Anime North I can get my D on. Yeah, I'm going to be cross-playing as D from Vampire Hunter D, and I have my friend Soxy. She's Soxy Cosplay. She's doing Doris Lang, so we're couples cosplay. Why not? Number 2, has to go to Cowboy Bebop, because Cowboy Bebop has gotten me through lots of stuff. The first couple of animes, like, on my list are kind of like futuristic space-ish, so you guys are gonna futuristic or space, or both. In space! And then the next half is like magical girls. So, yeah, Cowboy Bebop. That anime made me feel lots of feels. Number 3 is Casshern Sins. I watched that on Toonami once when I went to Buffalo for a weekend, and I was just like, I need to finish this. Like, I got hooked, and you know it's a good anime when you're, like, hooked into it. Number 4 is Space Captain Harlock. Like, I I love Captain Harlock. I love the movie that they did too, the CGI film. Oh, it was so good. Oh my god. If Vampire Hunter D got a CGI film, I'd be like freaking the fuck out. Oh my god. um number 4, number 5. Um, Number 5 goes to Helsing. It's not futuristic or anything, but it got vampires, so it coincides number 1. Helsing was something like I originally started with. Like, the originals I started with was like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Inuyasha, Sailor Moon, Fullmetal Alchemist, Helsing, as well Erica 7. I started with that too, but it'd be more in my top 20. Like, some of these animes that I've, like, openly, like, Fullmetal Alchemist would probably, it's not my favorite, like, oh, I'm gonna be so hexed out. Like, it's good. Like, I wouldn't put it on my top 10, I wouldn't put it on my top 20, but I would put it, well, no, I'd put it on my top 20. Yeah, I'd put it on my top 20. Maybe for, like, 15th place. But it wouldn't be, like, oh my god, it needs to be the end-all, be-all anime. Like, it's great. It is absolutely fantastic. Voice acting, English and Japanese, fantastic. But, again, it wasn't truly my cup of tea. I started with, like, the really gory episode of the dude who, like, cross-dressed as his wife to butcher people. And he was going to kill Winry, and that's how I was just like, I hope anime's like this all the time. Yeah, I'm kind of sick and morbid, aren't I? But yeah, Helsing, because that is good stuff. And Crispin Freeman, best voice actor, 10 out of 10, would watch again. Number 6 goes to every Pretty Cure season, episode, anything Pretty Cure. As you can see from my top area, that is all Pretty Cure. Yeah, Pretty Cure. And then number 7 goes to Madoka Magica. Like, that is a flawless anime. A good one, if you like Madoka Magica, I watched this on Netflix a couple days ago. It's called Yuki Yuna is a Hero. It reminisced to me of kind of Madoka Magica-esque. Oh, speaking of, Pretty Cure, number 6, that and Cashern's Sins, their animation team are, the animation team that did Cashern's Sins did Heartcatch Pretty Cure. If you've noticed the similarities. If you've even watched either of those. I'd suggest, yeah, on my top 10 list, if you really want to watch stuff, go ahead. Just letting you know, Pretty Cure is kind of like kiddish. It's like, I'm an adult now. I'm an adult. I need an adult here, adult. I'm an adult now and I still watch it, and I know it's a kid's show. Uh, Madoka Magica, Sailor Moon, because Sailor Moon has always been an anime that's stayed with me. Like, it is stuck with me for, like, the longest time. Sailor Moon, as well, I'm watching Crystal and stuff like that. Crunchyroll, yeah, Crunchyroll. Sailor Moon, Inuyasha, it's slowly crawling back into my top 10. Oh no. Since it's released on Netflix, it's like re-release. I'm just like, I need to watch all the episodes again. So Inuyasha, and then sorry, again, I stated it's early in the morning. I'm a little yawny. And then the final one is a split between Pokemon and Digimon, because, like, I love, like, Pokemon, I don't really watch the newer anime, cartoon, whatever you want to call it, of Pokemon. I just stuck with the original. I collect all the Pokemon cards. I'm 18 away from having every Pokemon card. Don't quote me on that, because I know there's going to be more. Hey! But, like, Digimon I still watch. Like, the Shoutmon. Like, I still watch that. And, like, but, like, Pokemon and Digimon have always had that clashing thing with me. Like, I love playing the games for Pokemon, but I love watching the anime for Digimon. I actually like playing the games of Digimon. I don't mind watching the anime for Pokemon if it's on TV or if it's on Netflix, and it is on Netflix. So, like, the original part is on Netflix. I think, actually, Sapphire and Ruby is on it, too, right? Or don't quote me on this. We'll check the Netflix. But anyways, on to number 5 is my favorite video game. Excuse me while I get his amiibo. Yeah! Xenoblade Chronicles. Xenoblade Chronicles is the video game that got me back into video games. Love you, Shulk. He is best husband. Number 1. Actually, my first tattoo is going to be the Monado on... I really hope is going to be the Monado. I've had ideas of having it on my back, and I do have a skin condition, so I need to take medication to make sure that my back, like the back of my neck to my back, is absolutely, like, perfect before they do the tattoo. But yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles. I have a huge feels for Xenoblade Chronicles as well. Like, I did a Melia Antiqua wig, well, not tutorial, but I styled the wig for Melia. I want to do Fiora. I want to do, if you haven't played the game, play the game. I want to do number 7, I guess you will go by that name. As well, like, as an incentive for me to get the new 3DS, I bought myself Xenoblade Chronicles, the HD version for the new 3DS. Why did I do that? Don't ask. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions you guys want to ask me, I have a few more questions, but I'd love more. Please, you can comment in the comments below, you can message my Facebook, you can just, yeah, you can do anything you want. Okay, don't do anything you want. You can message my Tumblr. But yeah, you can do that type of stuff. Like the video if you liked it. You don't have to like it. If you unlike it, that's fine. It still gets me views. Views are good. Good views, good stuff. But yeah, I hope you really liked this video. I'm excited to do a secondary video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, see ya!